Alright, perfect. Alright, welcome back everybody. We are finally continuing our playthrough of Detective Pikachu Returns. I know it's been a few days. I've been incredibly busy. If you were watching last episode, you know that we figured out who stole the Aurora Drop. We found out that someone is using devices to mind control Pokemon. And something that got to me personally, which is that apparently Harry Goodman, Tim's dad, divorced his mother with no explanation. And that one really got to me. Right now, we're looking for a scientist in these ruins that we discovered at the end of last episode. Who could maybe help us solve this mystery about the mind control, I believe. And we are just going to take it from there, so let's get started. Into the ruins we go. So this is what the ruins are like inside. Why is it so cold? Yeah, it's freezing in here too. What's going on? I know it's snowing outside, but this still feels really unnatural. Snow outside, ice inside, I bet there's a connection. Do you think the professor's alright after 2 whole days in here? I hope so. We should probably hurry. I'm not sure what we'll find in here, so I'll go scout ahead. Thanks, Tim. Okay, let's go find Gordon. These ruins are really pretty, by the way. I just have to say real quick. Like, I love the interior design of these ruins. Looks like there are 3 different ways to go. Which way do you think the professor went? I just wanna... There's a Passimian mural. Is that a Slowpoke in a hat? That's a pretty huge hunk of ice. I know it's cold in here and all, but could something like that really have formed naturally? Seems kind of suspicious.
Wait, what?
Straight deliciousness.
Huh?
Is this the professor's partner, Slowpoke? Slowpoke. That's probably one of the only impressions I'm going to do, because my Slowpoke impression is, like, somewhat decent, as, like, compared to any of the other Pokemon we have encountered so far. Easy there, Slowpoke. We're not your partner. Slow. He thought Mr. Go was back, and now he's disappointed. He calls Professor Gordon Mr. Go, huh? That's cute. Hey, Tim. Looks like his feet are frozen solid. I think he's stuck. Yeah, we can't leave him like this. But what can we do to help? What if we ask Rachel for help, and then we try pulling him out together? Sounds like a plan. This is Professor Gordon's Slowpoke, right? Yeah, I think so. But why is he frozen? We've gotta help him, quick! It won't be easy with ice this solid.
Snowball.
Don't worry, we'll pull you free.
3, 2...
Save him!
Almost there. No.
There we go. Oh. And Tim just broke his spine.
Little help here?
Oh.
Not funny, Rachel.
Come on, quit playing around. Wait, huh? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Isn't
There
this
goes his
Slowpoke's
tail.
tail? Hey, are you okay? Slow. I see. Your tail really grows back fast. Slowpoke. I can keep this? Don't mind if I do. Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
Looks like we managed to get him free. Thank goodness. He says thank you for rescuing him. I'm really glad we could help, though you're heavier than you look. That is incredibly rude. Do not call my boy heavy. My boy is not fat. He is just, I don't know, but he's not fat, okay? I will not hear any slander about Slowpoke. Did Slowpoke give you his tail just now, Pikachu? Yeah, don't you know Slowpoke tails are good eats? You can't help but smile when you sink your teeth into one. Huh, you don't say. How'd you end up frozen anyway? Slow? It happened so suddenly that you're not sure. What about your partner Gordon? Where's he? Slow. You were asleep until just now, so you don't know. I wish I was that carefree. Well that's too bad. So then what do you remember, Slowpoke? Can you tell us anything at all?
Hey!
Just to confirm, you're Gordon's partner, right? Slowpoke. Just as we thought. So you came here to help with Gordon's research, and he always brings you along on his research trips, eh? Slow. What sort of thing do you do to help the professor? Slow. You're good at spraying water, eh? How is that helpful to Gordon? I see. Gordon brings you along instead of bringing a canteen. I'm getting some weird thoughts just picturing that, like a Slowpoke spraying water into his mouth. Like, why not bring a canteen so Slowpoke can spray water into the canteen? Because, like, that doesn't... We're moving on. That's a thank you, Pikachu. Can you tell us what happened when you got frozen? Apparently it happened so suddenly he was already frozen by the time he noticed anything was wrong. What was the professor up to when you got frozen? He says that Gordon had gone off somewhere, and then Slowpoke tried to follow. That's when he got frozen. He says he sat here wondering what to do until he fell asleep. Hard to believe he managed to sleep for 2 days in a place this cold.
Hey!
Was Gordon with you when you entered this room? Okay, so they were together at that point. When did you and the professor get separated? Right after they reached the room. Sorry. Right after they reached this room. Gordon told Slowpoke to use his water to wash the dust off a mural. After Slowpoke did that, Gordon suddenly noticed something and rushed out of the room. A bit later, he heard Gordon call out in surprise from the next room, and then there was a rumbling, rocky sound. Slowpoke tried to hurry and catch up, but that's when he got frozen. And right after you got frozen, you heard that rumble again? So you heard the rumbling sound twice, eh, Slowpoke? Do you have any idea what Gordon might have noticed? No dice, huh? The murals in the room are really big. Yeah, I bet there's a clue hidden somewhere in these murals. Thanks for all the info, Slowpoke. You've been a huge help. That conversation just sounded like a bunch of Pika Pikas and Slow Slows to me. Still, they talked for a pretty long time. What were they talking about? Could you understand them, Tim? What? No, of course I can't understand them. Alright then, I'm gonna stay here for a while and look after Slowpoke. I want to at least make sure he's okay. He was stuck in that ice for 2 days after all. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. In that case, let's get back to our investigation. According to Slowpoke, Gordon noticed something when he looked at these murals. Then these murals must hold the key to finding the professor's whereabouts. We better take a close look at them. So we got Passimian murals, and they both are holding different berries, it appears. One of them looks like an orange berry. Yeah, that one looks like it's this thing. Is that a Passim? Oh, it's another part of the mural, but it's blocked by all that ice. So these are the murals the professor was looking at. They both depict Passimian. Yeah, but how do we know which of these two murals he was actually looking at? Maybe he looked at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give them each a thorough inspection. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these murals. We should check them out as well, make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? Look at this Passimian's face. It seems happy. Looks like my face when I've just eaten something sweet. So we got a Passimian with a sweet expression. Look at this Passimian's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right, it's got a yellow berry. So sweet expression, yellow berry. I have a feeling that's going to be important later. Don't think there's anything else seen in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Alright, so this one has a different expression then. Yeah. So is it sweet and sour, yellow and blue? Because that looks... He looks like he's puckering. Ooh, this Passimian has a pretty strained expression. Yeah, just like it ate something sour, yep. No other way to interpret that face. Look at this Passimian's pose. It's holding a berry. Yep, blueberry. Other wall had a yellow berry, but this one's blue. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. So there's a third part of the mural blocked by all this ice. This wall is way more frozen than the others. If you look closely, it seems like there's another mural on the middle wall, too. But with all this ice in the way, we can't see what the mural is depicting. If we want to see this mural, we're gonna have to do something about all this ice first. I wonder what was drawn here. What were these side quests we still have? We have to find the second Swadloon, and we have to find the missing Ursa ring. Okay. Oh, Minior's here. Hi, Minior. Right. Is this Pokemon trying to tell us something? Yeah, Minior says it wants to go back home. Where's its home? Minior live up in the ozone layer. They fall down to the ground when their shells get too heavy. Wow, that's high up, huh? If we helped it get rid of its shell, do you think it could make it back up there? I wonder if we can find a Pokemon powerful enough to break its shell. So I guess we can't really do anything until we break its shell then. Let's talk to Slowpoke. You're pretty desperate to find Gordon, aren't you? Get that you're worried, but you've really got to take it easy for a bit. Had a rough couple days.
Yes.
Is Slowpoke okay? I think he's hungry, but otherwise he seems fine. I gave him some of my lunch and he perked right up. I'll take care of Slowpoke. You just focus on finding the professor. Alright. So... we need to find a powerful Pokemon to break Minior's shell, and a way to get rid of the ice from the frozen mural. Oh, there's just ice completely blocking this path, too.
Well...
It's a wall of ice. Looks like we can't go any farther this way. No, we can get through a wall this thick. I can just barely see through the other side, though. Really? Let me take a look. Yeah, there's definitely something there.
I see something moving.
Looks like a suspicious shadow. I'm curious to know what it is, but we should look into it later.
It looks like Miss Magius.
Let's go back another time.
It looks like Miss Magius. I don't know why. It just looks like Miss Magius to me. Maybe there's a Miss Maggie's behind that wall. This looks like a crustal. This rock seems a little different from the others. It's definitely got a pretty strange shape. What do you suppose it's doing here? Alright, so we gotta... So we gotta wake up what's obviously not a rock, but a crustal. There's something on the floor. It's a brand new handkerchief. Trevor Gordon? Professor Gordon's name is embroidered on it. So it's Gordon's handkerchief, eh? That's important. At least I would say. So. The fact that we have the professor's handkerchief here means he must have come to this room. But I don't see Gordon anywhere. Where do you think he went? We might be able to find some more clues about that. Let's investigate this area carefully. There are statues of Passimian holding their hands out too. God, there's an Aegislash on the door too. People with Clefairy. I love these ruins. They're so pretty. This is the only spot where the snow is piled up like this. There's a hole in the ceiling. Must have blown in from there. You're right. No wonder it's so cold. Wait, does that mean we could have just gotten in through the ceiling? Don't look at me. I didn't see it when I was up there. Besides, it would have been really tough to get down through that hole safely. True. It's not like we brought a rope or anything. Yeah. So, find clues. I want to look at these statues. Looks like a statue of Passimian. What a weird pose. It's almost like it's offering something. Yeah, now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder if there's something special meaning to it. Or some special meaning to it. Also, the statue has a slight scent on it. Really? I don't smell anything. That's because Pokemon are more sensitive to smell. Yeah, especially Slurpuff. Smell is 100 million times better than a human's. Sounds great, right? This smells spicy. Just sniffing it makes my eyes sting. It's a Passimian statue. And a sweet smell, so does that mean there's going to be a sour smell right here? Yep. So maybe the last mural hidden behind the ice is, given like a spicy taste with a red berry. These are footprints. It looks like someone was walking around. Those could help us find where Gordon went. Some seem to be heading toward that wall, and others look like they're leaving the room. Gordon must have gone in and out of this room several times. There are so many footprints all over the place. I can't tell which way the professor went. Where could Gordon have gone? Let's think about this together.
Oh.
No. So we gotta look for more information. Alright. Because he definitely didn't just take a potty break. Let's keep looking. Oh, there's the second Swadloon! It looks so cold. It's practically frozen. It must be too cold to walk back home. Let's give it the clothes that Leavanny gave us. Alright, it looks much better now, even though it looks the same, but... Alright. Your mother's worried about you, so you should hurry home. And that's both Swadloon found. Alright, we found both Swadloon. Want to head back now to make sure they made it home safe and sound? Sure, let's just bang that out real quick. Leavanny's happy. Looks like both the Swadloon got back safely. It's thanking us for delivering the leaf clothes. You're very welcome. Glad to see you both look okay. Now don't go worrying Leavanny too much, alright? And alright, local concern solved. Now we just gotta find that missing Ursa ring. Alright, To the southern ruins. I saw Bronzor up at the top. Oh, there's a Zubat flying around too. Alright. Okay. Oh my god, that was a cute noise. Okay, we can look at the door though. Or the wall. This wall looks different from the others. Yeah, there's a relief of Aegislash carved into it. What in the world could it mean? Hey Tim, look at the floor. What about it? They look like human footprints from the size. Oh wait, they look like human footprints. From the size, I guess they were made by an adult male. You're right. But there's something weird about these footprints. The tip of the last footprint is cut off by the wall. Yep. It's almost like the wall was made after the footprints were left here. That doesn't seem possible though, does it? What could have happened here? So it is a door, not a wall. And now we know what happened. He didn't leave the ruins, he entered a secret door.
Oh!
Maybe this path extends past the relief of Aegislash, and the relief could have blocked off the path after the professor had already gone through. Does that seem possible to you? The entrance to the ruins was closed shut, even though we know Gordon opened it. It's possible that this relief is also an entrance, and it also closed shut after Gordon walked through it. If that's the case, maybe there's another mechanism that'll move this relief. Yeah, we've just gotta figure out what it is. And boom! He figured out the mechanism and went deeper into the ruins. Figure out how to activate the mechanism to open the door and venture deeper into the ruins. What can be done to get past this wall? So we gotta figure that out now. There was a unique design on the switches that opened the entrance. So that same design might be used inside the ruins too? Not necessarily. We have no reason to think that same type of mechanism is being used here. But that doesn't mean there aren't any visual clues here. Visual clues, huh? For now, let's just look around the ruins for anything that seems unusual. We can think about the mechanism afterward. Oh wait, did we... I was gonna say, it's probably just the statues, right? Have the statues hold berries, right? Freeze the middle statue.
Oh!
What if we have the statues hold the same berries as the Passimian and the murals? You know both the statues and murals depict Passimian. That makes me think they're both connected to the mechanism. Passimian and the murals are holding berries, but the Passimian statues aren't. So I think we need to make the statues match the murals. Ah, I get what you're saying. We could probably pull that off by placing berries on the statues. Statues look like they're perfectly posed for holding berries too. There's just one problem though. Yeah, each mural depicts a different berry. Exactly, which probably means we need to give each of the 3 statues a different berry. But what berry are we supposed to give to which statue? Yep. What sweet yellow berry needs to be placed on the statue to the left? I think it's only natural to assume that the leftmost mural and statue correspond to each other, and that mural depicts a yellow berry and a happy Passimian. I bet that Passimian's expression is a clue about the flavor. Could it be smiling because it ate something sweet? Exactly what I was thinking, which means we need to place a sweet yellow berry on the statue. Okay, let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes. Berry, and then it's same thing but a blue sour berry. Yep, puckered up face, just eating something sour, so it's gotta be a sour blueberry. The middle mural is frozen over, obscuring the picture. Find a Pokemon that helps remove the ice. And, Slowpoke ain't gonna work, all I can do is spray water. Alright. What we can do to get rid of that? Could we use Monferno? Yeah, so we can use Monferno. Okay, perfect.
Oh!
have to gather the berries depicted in the murals. Be the sour berry, that's blue, sweet berry, that's yellow. Colors we can see, so that's that part's easy. But what about the flavors? Even I don't know what every berry tastes like. Guess I'll just have to try them all. What? You're going to eat them? It's the fastest way to get the info we need, right? I guess. Just don't make yourself sick, okay? Don't worry. We Pokemon love berries. Alright, Tim. Now that we've got a plan, let's go get those berries. Alright, so we gotta collect berries, and I'm assuming talk to Monferno. It's the only fire type that's out there. Like, unless you guys have a better idea for how we're gonna melt ice, aside from a fire type, I'm gonna talk to Monferno and see if it can help us. But not before talking to these guys.
Hey.
Do you know anything about the berries? Found a blueberry, but it was bitter and not tasty at all. So you can find bitter blueberries around here? Can you tell me where they are? Says you can clean up pots and plates until they're spotless. Good job, Munchlax. He eats every last scrap of food until the pots and plates are spotless. So it doesn't wash dishes. So it just eats the waste. It doesn't even... Okay. Yeah, about the berries here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I wandered around and explored a bit while waiting for the professor. There are lots of different berries here. Haven berries, nana berries, pineapple berries. It's a shame that there aren't any tomato berries, though. Tomato berries? Yeah, they're spicy red berries. The professor loves them. So, yep, we're gonna need a tomato berry. When I cook for the professor, he always loves any dish I flavored with tomato berries. So he knows just what flavor he likes. Sounds like we'd get along. Unfortunately, I just used up all the tomato berries I brought with me. See that tree over there with no berries on it? It's actually a tomato tree. Someone must have picked all of the berries already. And here I was hoping to add a little more to this curry. So let's try these berries. Hard and bitter. Copa berry. That's the bitter blueberry. Need a glass of water. Alright, well, let's at least just, confirm that we need a, Copa berry. Or, no, let's wait a little bit. Let's wait till we, like... Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because I want to explore everything, you know? Even though we know the answer is the Copa berry. Some red berries. Look like Haven berries. Yep, unique bitter taste. So this is red and bitter. Alright, Monferno.
Hey.
What berries can be found here? Pink berries growing on the tree it always plays in. Do you mean the tree right next to you? Is that where you play? Gotcha. What do the pink berries taste like? That's sweet, huh? Sounds like you really love them. I like sweet berries too, but they're not yellow. When it comes to spewing fire, no one can beat you. You sound pretty confident of that. Whoa, that's hot. I guess this chat cheered it up a little. Oh, yellow berries, but are they sweet? Pineapple berries. Skin is sour, but the fruit inside has that iconic spicy flavor. So, yellow, but not sweet. I think they taste bad, but the two flavors have a pretty delicate balance. Alright, Lotad, what are you good at? And what about the berries here? Let's start with the berries. You can find two different kinds of berries. Probably fall from two trees near the pond. So we found one of them then. One kind is a sour blueberry. We found that the Coke, right? It sounds like the other is yellow and has a sour, spicy flavor. Yep. So that's the one we just tried. So maybe we don't need the Copa berry. Maybe we need something else. Singing and swimming, huh? They're good swimmers too? Sometimes they even give rides to other Pokemon here. Alright, that might be important for later. They do have nice big leaves for that. I can see how they'd still be able to swim with the Pokemon hitching a ride on top. Alright. Oh, Cleffa! I don't remember seeing you. Innocent little Star Tot. That's cute. Good job, Cleffa. What's a Cleffa doing here? Seems pretty cheerful despite the cold. Oh, it doesn't want to talk to us? Okay. Well, let's look at the Yachi berries. Yep. So sour. Definitely Yachi berries. Blueberries that are sour. So we need the Yachi berry, not the Koba berry.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Alright. Should we place on the statue? Know which berry is blue and sour? What do you say about the Koba berry then? Yep. Boom. Yachi berry. Yep, checks all the boxes. It's gotta be right. Let's take one to the statue. Let's wait till we get the other stuff figured out, though. I wanna, like, kind of, get all of it. Did we look at the Nana Berry tree? Yeah. The sweet flavor. Yep, so pink and sweet. There we go. Now we have the Nana Berry. Alright. Kinda want to eat another one. Go for it. I'm not stopping you. Alright. So nothing here. Rowlet and Charjabug got nothing to say. There's another Clef over there. God, there are so many Pixinian too. We can't go that way, yep. Okay, so... And I know we need a tomato berry, but what yellow berry is sweet? Because pineapple berries are both spicy and sour, but not sweet. I wonder... There's another tree over here. Unless that tree doesn't have any berries. It's a tomato berry tree, but there aren't any trees or any berries growing on it. Oh, we can go down this way, that's right. Aha! And we can talk to Cleffa and Passimian, too. Oh. Passimian! Alright. What kind of berries can you find? You can pick sweet yellow berries from the tree you live in? Yep, so these berries right here, yellow and sweet. Good to know. Have any handy skills? Apparently it's really good at throwing berries. Okay. It says it often competes with its friends to see who can throw the farthest. And here are the yellow sweet berries. Shuka berries. Shuka, however you want to pronounce it. Shuka berries. Let's taste one. Yep, that's a sweet berry. Sweet yellow berries. Alright, so now let's make our deductions.
Okay, let's start deducing.
So, now that we've heard from everybody, we know that we need a Shuka berry to the left. There we go. Color and flavor are exactly what we're looking for. So let's bring one to the statue. And in order to melt that ice, let's use Monferno.
Oh.
Monferno could melt the ice with its flames. Yep, some heat ought to melt all the ice. Maybe this one was too easy. Monferno seems to be struggling in this cold, though. I wondered if it'd be willing to help us. Monferno said it's confident about its fire skills. Maybe if we butter it up a bit, it'll agree to help. Just leave the talking to me. And boom! Have Monferno melt the ice. Just like that, guys.
All right.
Need to ask Monferno if it'll help us melt the ice covering the mural. Let's go ask Monferno.
Please, we need your power. Just give it your best shot.
Alright, I'll try.
Great. We're counting on you.
And there we go. Wow, there was so much ice, but it's all melted clean away. Now we can get a good look at that middle mural. After feeling the warmth of your flames for a moment, the cold feels even worse. I'm really sorry about that. We pushed you pretty hard. You're gonna move somewhere warm until the snow stops? Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks so much for helping us before you leave, Monferno. I hope you come back here when it gets warm again. And off it goes. It's up to us now. Now that Monferno's melted the ice for us, let's check out that middle mural. What sort of hint do you think we'll get from the middle mural? If I were to think about how it relates to the statues, Tim. And then we look at the face. The Passimian is breathing fire. Can Passimian even do this? No, they can't use those kind of moves. I think it means it ate something so spicy it's breathing fire. Yeah, that would explain it. And red berry. Passimian's holding a red berry. Yeah, that it is, Tim. A red berry this time. Wonder what kind of berry it is. Probably tomato. Red and spicy, right? But unfortunately, there's no more on the tree. Maybe we could get bits from the curry that the assistant's making. Okay, we were finally able to examine the middle mural. Now we need to think about what sort of berry we should place on the middle statue. We should place spicy red berry. I meet those conditions. Yep, the tomato berry. That's right, tomato berries do have the right color and flavor. But according to Chris, there aren't any tomato berries around here. What should we do then? There we go. But now, how did the professor manage to solve this puzzle anyway? Must have brought us a tomato berry here with him. Chris had some that he used in his curry, remember? That's true. We can't activate the mechanism the same way Gordon did. All we can do now is look for something else we can use in the tomato berry's place. Could we take a Haven berry and have Monferno heat it up? Seems like we just need to meet two conditions for the statue's color and flavor. Think about it, we may not even need a berry as long as those two conditions are met. So we should look for something that's spicy and red like a tomato berry. It's worth a shot, I suppose. Sounds like Chris brought a bunch of stuff with him. Let's go ask him what he's got. Maybe he's got something we can use. Sounds good. Let's talk to Chris. Should still be cooking. And maybe he's got an ingredient that we can use as a substitute. Alright, Chris. We're coming for ya. These ruins are so pretty. Oh wait, I just walked by him because I'm a silly goose. Is there something you wanted to ask? We need a tomato berry. Do you know if there's anything else we can use instead? Anything else red and spicy will do, really. Well, I've got some curry, an apple, and some snacks. Didn't you say that you use tomato berries in this curry? I always bring some along because they're the professor's favorite. Sounds like the flavor's right, and I guess the color is pretty red. So maybe we could try the curry? The apple's not spicy, yep. Add a little sweetness. Color's right, but not the flavor. And the snacks are probably spicy, but not red, right? 5 alarm chips. Spicy flavor is hard to beat, but they're not red. Yep. Based on that, I think we can put some curry on there. I wonder if we could just use that tomato berry curry instead. It does have tomato berries in it. Seems like our best bet for a substitute. Let's go try it out. Yeah, we just need to ask Chris for some of his curry. So anyway, would you mind sharing a little of that curry with us? My curry will help you solve a puzzle in the ruins? That's incredible! Take as much as you like. Hope it helps you find the professor. Alright, you know what to put on which statue, don't you, Tim? Why don't we do that right now? Sure. Let's go. This activates the mechanism. Well, we've placed berries or curry on all the statues. What now?
Whoa. Oh.
And they're all glowing. I think we did
A
it.
leaf of Aegislash.
Just as I thought. The path continues on past these statues.
I gotta say, it's pretty incredible that using curry actually works.
Now that you mention that, Pikachu, I agree. That is pretty crazy. And now we can keep going. Let's hurry and find Gordon. I want to know what was behind that, that wall over there. This one. We can't have Monferno melt this? I guess we'll just keep on wondering. Can we talk to Monferno? Maybe it's the other Ursa ring that's hiding back there. Can we talk to Monferno and ask him one more time? I'm probably wasting time by doing this, but I at least want to try. Oh, Monferno's not even there anymore. Dang. Shame. Alright. In that case, yeah, I think we'll just have to keep trekking forward then. Come on. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. These people are trying to scam me. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, that was cute.
It's that slowpoke again.
He must have followed us here because he's worried about the professor.
Makes sense. You are partners after all. Feel free to tag along at your own pace. Slowpoke.
Good job, Slowpoke. Down to the next floor. It's even colder down here. Can I borrow your jacket? You're covered in fur, Pikachu. Shouldn't you be better suited to the cold than me? Fur or no fur, this place is cold. If we keep standing around like this, we'll freeze solid. At this point, we better hurry and find Professor Gordon for our own sake. Yeah. There's a big hole in the floor. Alright.
Look! These
Oh,
are the
but there are
professor's
footprints. So he...
Did he fall in?
Doesn't seem like it. Look what's on the other side.
Oh, it's his hat. Did he take a leap of faith? Do you think that hat belongs to Professor Gordon? Looks that way. Well, we found a clue, but how did he get across? Wait, Slowpoke. Did I just hear?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness he stopped. What's going on, Rachel? I have no idea. Slowpoke just suddenly took off running. He says if Mr. Go went this way, he wants to go too. But look at this hole, Slowpoke. Isn't it obvious that we can't get across? Really, Slowpoke? You got a brilliant plan? It'd be great if Slowpoke could help us somehow, but are you sure that's a good idea? We'll leave it to you then.
Okay, do your thing. Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
It's spraying water. Okay, Slowpoke, how much water do you have in you?
Where did it all come from?
Yeah, for real. How much water does Slowpoke have in it? What? Is Slowpoke just gonna swim across now?
Huh?
That's insane. It's a real handful. Oh, we can have Lotad take us across. Sure, Chris wouldn't have anything we could use either. Yep, let's get help from a Pokemon. Before we do that, though...
Let's start deducing.
Yeah, I know we can start deducing. There's something that looks pretty...
Let's start deducing.
I'm ignoring you, Pikachu. This Pokemon looks dizzy. It's a Minior. These fellas plummet to the ground if their shells get too heavy. There's not much food for it down here. It wants to go back to the sky. Do you think to get back up there was something we helped get rid of its shell? Only a real yep, so we need to break the Minior shells. I'm looking at this mural. It's different from the Passimian murals we saw upstairs. Might be a clue of some kind. Don't see anything around here that looks like a mechanism. At any rate, right now, we should be concentrating on... Fine! Fine! Yes, let's use the Lotad to get across.
Oh!
If we ask them to act as stepping stones for us, do you think we can get to the other side? If we crossed one at a time, I think they could handle the three of us. Alright, let's go talk to those Lotad. And boom.
Alright, jump in.
Look how kind these Lotad are. Aww. Good job, Lotad.
Oh!
Now we've got a Lotad bridge. It's telling us to walk across the leaves on their heads. Okay, but Lotad must be, like, really strong to be able to support the weight
I'm gonna cross
of,
now.
like, all...
Lotad.
I mean, I guess we're not all standing on them at once, but even one of us. That's, like...
Lotad.
Doesn't that hurt?
Alright.
Alright. Is this Professor Gordon's hat? Yes, it's definitely the professor's. He said he and Slowpoke wear matching hats. He's really picky about hats, too. Ugh, and this one's his favorite. If you want to be a first-class guy, you've got to have a good hat.
Okay.
Should be up ahead. Let's hurry. Alright. The rubble looks like it collapsed recently. Do you think it collapsed naturally? I think someone did this. Professor might be just past here. If there's all this rubble and debris in the way, we won't be able to get through here. I wonder if there's anything we can do. Another Minior fell from the sky. Wants us to get it back in the sky, so we gotta break its shell with a powerful Pokemon. Yep. Darmanitan, is that you, my friend? What was that? It sounded like a Pokemon cry. There it is. Snowball. That's rude.
That's a Darmanitan. It looks really worked up.
We better be careful so it doesn't see us. Darmanitan!
Look at him. What's an ice Pokemon doing down here? Sure seems angry. Feel like things could get ugly if it sees us. If we're gonna go any farther, we'd better be careful not to let it spot us. There are plenty of places for us to hide, though. Guess that's something to be thankful for. That's true. Let's keep out of its sight and get through here. Advance while hiding from Darmanitan. If Darmanitan finds you, you'll have to start over. If Darmanitan only notices Pikachu but not Tim, you'll still have to start over. Be careful, Pikachu runs slower than Tim. Okay. Interesting. Roll credits.
Everyone makes mistakes, right?
Tim, the important thing is to learn from those mistakes.
I feel like Darmanitan would just come searching for us the moment it spotted us, though. So do we have to wait for it to look away? Yeah. Goodness. Okay, we can't do that. Shame. I wanted to see if I could walk around it.
Everyone makes mistakes, right?
Oh god, we're gonna trigger this cutscene every time we get caught. I'm sorry, guys. So is Darmanitan shouting its cry out just a sign that it's going to move? Alright. Advance without being spotted. So we gotta wait for him to move out the way. And just like that...
We finally made it past.
Yeah!
Yeah, that was terrifying. Anyway, let's keep going.
Let's do it. Even more ice. Pretty sure we haven't passed him. Wait, huh? What is it, Pikachu? Did you feel a breeze just now? Didn't feel anything. You sure you aren't imagining things? It was definitely real. I felt it ruffle my fur. Must be a gap somewhere. Come on, Tim, let's search for it. Find a gap in the wall. Oh, right there. Let's get a closer look. Oh?
Excuse me.
What do we do now? There's no way to get through a hole this small. What are you talking about? It's no problem at all. Huh? Just who do you think I am? Situations like this are where the great Detective Pikachu truly shines. Are you sure you'll be okay? Well, it's pretty tough to crawl through. Like I always say, you gotta use those legs while investigating. Let me show you how it's done. If you insist.
Well, I'll see you later.
So he's actually gonna crawl through there. That's
Just be
crazy.
careful, all right? Really? I should have seen this coming.
Don't just stand there. Help me out of here. just so we're clear, I do not want you to kick me.
You want me to kick you? Okay.
Oh my god.
Pikachu, the rest is up to you.
So he made it through. He just got kicked. That was great. Is that Gordon?
I can't believe I ended up getting trapped in a place like this.
Trevor Gordon, mineral archaeologist.
Hey,
So that's Gordon. Guess I should get a closer look.
I've gotta at least tell him that we're here to rescue him. Hey! Hey! Don't worry, we're here to help.
A Pikachu? Where'd you come from? Are you dancing?
It's no use. Are you hungry or something? No, I'm not hungry. I've come here to rescue you. I'm sorry, little fella. I'd really like to help you, but I don't have any food to share. I dropped almost all the food I had on me when I was running from Darmanitan. I mean, that's probably what saved me, but still. What's he talking about? That Darmanitan's whole attitude changed the moment it saw the food. Must have been hungry, just like you. So Darmanitan's only rampaging because it's hungry? But if it really was just hungry, it could have gone somewhere else to search for food. Why is he still sticking around here? It's already been 2 whole days. Darmanitan's gotta be tired of this too. So there's no food down here, which is why Darmanitan is hungry. But Darmanitan wouldn't choose a place with no food to be his home. So what's he doing here? But the important issue right now is how to save Gordon. Better look for an exit somewhere. Leaving already? Be careful, little fella. Darmanitan's really on a rampage out there. Just wait here, Gordon. I'll figure something out. And now we get to take control of Pikachu. Another mural. Another clue to some kind of mechanism. There look to be, they're like footsteps, footprints. But we can't deal with it right now. We gotta find a way out. Are we able to go through the gap in the wall? Like back through? Or is there anything else we can just have a... Oh? This is the only doorway that Gordon can fit through. Therefore, there are no gaps big enough for a person to fit through. I guess we need to figure out how to get all this rubble out of the way. No way Tim and I can clear it on our own. Now, if we were as strong as Darmanitan, then we could, probably. Wait a minute. Didn't Gordon say Darmanitan was hungry and Slowpoke gave me something earlier? I bet I can use this. I should get back to Tim right away. I just came up with a brilliant plan. Alright, back to Tim. Through the gap in the wall. Once more. And of course he makes it back through with ease. At least I managed to make it through by myself this time. Guess you must have figured out the trick to it. Anyway, how's the professor doing? Been trapped in there for 2 days. This is bad. I've gotta hurry and save him. The only way out is through that area that's blocked off by all the rubble. There's no way to get him out. Don't panic, Tim. I've got a great plan. What is it? We're gonna get Darmanitan to break through all the rubble for us. What do you mean? According to Gordon, that Darmanitan is really hungry, so I figured we could win it over by giving it some food. But the only food we have is a few leftover berries. Aren't you forgetting about this? Slowpoke's tail? Yeah, it's really sweet. Just eating one makes you feel happy. So we'll feed this to the hungry Darmanitan. If we do that, we'll be friends in no time. Hope it's really that easy. Don't worry so much, Tim. Now come on, let's go back to Darmanitan. Alright, let's feed Darmanitan a Slowpoke tail. By going the right way.
This'll be just perfect.
Sure.
Lord Darmanitan.
Hey, Darmanitan! Over here! Got something for you!
This is amazing.
Better hurry before I eat it all up. Here, it's yours, eat it.
Oh.
Pikachu!
Oh my god. We gotta save Pikachu.
Looks like it worked at least.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
Now he's happy. Seems really happy. See? My plan worked out great. Sure know how to worry people. Okay, Darmanitan. Understand now that we're not bad guys, right? Good. Just wanted to be clear on that. More importantly, there's a bunch of things we're curious about.
Hey,
You're not originally from this area, are you? What brought you here? Some people dressed in white caught you and shut you in a small space? What people dressed in white? Doesn't know exactly who they were, but he hated the small space he was trapped in, so he ran away with the others who were stuck here. It must have been some sort of facility. Sounds like the people were doing some experiments of some kind on the captured Pokemon. There were others, Darmanitan. Are your friends around here? Says some friends escaped with him, and together you all froze the ruins? Why would you freeze the ruins? He says they can't go back to where they came from. So they were trying to make the place their new home and make it easier for them to live here. But didn't you realize that would cause problems for the Pokemon that already live here? He says they didn't think it'd be a problem if they only froze the place a little bit. But apparently it'd been so long since they'd been able to have fun like that, they got carried away. They didn't mean any harm. Even so, we can't just leave things like this. You're right. Hey, can you do something about all this ice? If you do that, this place will be too hot for you to live in. Can't you live somewhere else? He says he doesn't want to go anywhere else because there are humans out there. This is a real problem.
hey,
You said you were brought here against your will, but where'd you live before? I see. Came from somewhere cold and far away from here. Guessing his friends were captured and brought here along with him. Everywhere around here is too hot to live in, huh? Be great if we could help them get back to their original home. What can you tell us about the people who brought you here, the ones dressed in white? He doesn't know much, but he says they're all really bad people. Must have been a horrible experience. And apparently, right when he arrived here, he saw someone suspicious. Wait, you were trapped in a room so he couldn't do anything bad? You don't think he's talking about Professor Gordon, do you? I'm certain he is. It fits with what Gordon said. Hey, Darmanitan, that wasn't a bad guy. Yeah, really, I can vouch for him. Does he believe you, Pikachu? Not sure. Seems like he's still not quite convinced. Thanks for telling us that, Darmanitan. Let's get down to the problem at hand. That man you said trapped you trapped in the room. Think you could help us let him out? Please, Darmanitan, we really need your help. Come on, we gave you that Slowpoke tail, remember? You're the only one who can rescue the professor. Oh, good. I'm glad you trust us. But there's a condition? Your friends all got separated in the ruins and they haven't come back. Since you don't know where they are, you want us to help look for them, huh? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any other ice Pokemon besides Darmanitan here, since they're all just playing around in the ruins. He's worried about them and wants to check on them, but he doesn't know where they are. These ruins are pretty big. Okay, I heard you. If that's all you want from us, I'm sure we can help you out. Yep, you got yourself a deal, Darmanitan.
ready, Darmanitan? I'm counting on you. Now we're talking. Okay, let's go.
Look at that. Let's go, Darmanitan! What a great view. Little cold, though. Just let me know what you want smashed. I can take out a boulder or a block of ice with just one punch. Pretty confident in your strength, aren't you? Let's see what you've got, Darmanitan. It's the R button to destroy brittle rocks and ice. First go to the room with Professor Shrimp to destroy the rubble there. What if I want to destroy some of this? Oh, and we move a short distance forward every time we throw a punch as well. I want to break all of this. I'm probably wasting time by breaking every single piece in here, but... You know, you never know. Could be something hiding. Maybe a clue. I wonder if it's gonna let us go back and destroy those Mini-Or shells, or if we have to wait. Because we found our powerful Pokemon to destroy the shells of the Mini-Or, and I wonder if we can hit the Crustle too, as well as the Ice Block in that one path. Oh, we can! Boom! I feel so much lighter now. I can go rejoin my family. And it's gone. Hope it makes it home safely. Alright, and the rubble's here anyway. What if we're not gonna worry about that right now? We're gonna... Fine! We'll save Gordon! Unless... Was there anything to break over here? I always like to make sure I'm not missing anything, you know? I love the way Darmanitan moves. Like this big chunk of ice right here. Nope. Wait. Still no? Shame. Alright. Let's go destroy the rubble then, I guess. Pikachu's face as it's riding Darmanitan. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I love this. Riding on the back of Galarian Darmanitan. Well, not even the back of it. Just riding Galarian Darmanitan. It's so cool. And boom. Now we can rescue Gordon. Thanks, Darmanitan. I'd say you're welcome, but that'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Huh? When did the rubble go away? Just now noticed that? Well, anyway, we can now rescue Gordon. Please don't forget what I asked you, Pikachu. Of course not. Just wait a little bit.
Slow. Oh, Slowpoke, there you are. Slowpoke, 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 Slowpoke.
How nice.
Huh?
Professor Gordon, are you okay? Oh, Rachel, and you are? My name's Tim. I'm also a student at Rhyme University. We heard you hadn't been back for 2 days, so we came in here to check in on you. Oh, you must have heard from Chris. Sorry I worried you, but thanks to you, I'm safe. I'll admit I thought I was done for when that Darmanitan came into the room. Don't worry about Darmanitan. Pikachu's already befriended him. Oh, I see. So the Pikachu I saw before was your partner. Sorry I didn't realize that, Pikachu. Are you okay? No need to worry about me. You say that like you haven't been trapped in this cold for 2 whole days. I've been all over the world for my fieldwork. What can I say? I'm a tough guy. You're telling me. Is it alright if we ask you a few questions? I want to figure out exactly how this all happened. Yes, of course. Oh wait, why are we opening our case? Let's ask some questions. What happened? When you reached this floor, Darmanitan was here for some reason. The moment it saw you, suddenly started chasing you. Tried to run, but before you knew it, the door had already closed. Nowhere else to go, you ran into this room. Why do you suppose Darmanitan chased you? First, I thought it wanted the food I had on me, but it's possible there's another reason. What do you mean? Well, it hasn't left this place in 2 days. If it was hungry before, it's gotta be starving by now. I think Darmanitan might have been trying to prevent me from going deeper into the ruins. Seems really interested in something back there. Didn't mention anything about something deeper in the ruins.
Excuse me?
Why were you here in the ruins in the first place? An interesting discovery was made recently regarding the geological strata of this area. It seems a large number of meteorites once fell around these parts a long time ago. Meteorites, huh? Yes, and it occurred around the same time that these ruins were built. That's why I wanted to come here and do some field research. Is there some connection between the meteorites and the ruins? It's too soon for me to say. I was hoping to figure that out with this survey. I did learn a few things during my research, though. The people who built these ruins had a deep connection with Aegislash. Oh yeah, we did see a relief of Aegislash. Aegislash's shield defends against misfortune, and its sword is a symbol of slashing that misfortune away. I believe this represents the people's hope for peaceful, protected lives, and at these ruins, those people held a very important ritual. Really? What kind of ritual? A ritual to strengthen the bonds between people and Pokemon. By working together and helping each other, people and Pokemon could overcome all sorts of trouble, so it's said that this ritual was meant to teach that way of thinking. I agree. I believe that coexistence between Pokemon and humans is the overarching theme of these ruins. Our history has always been intertwined with that of Pokemon. I think our modern society could benefit from thinking more like these people did.
Right.
Sorry, I know I tend to ramble. No, I appreciate it. Now I've got a better understanding of the situation. By the way, what made you all come way out here? There's something we wanted to ask you about. What would that be? A precious jewel was recently stolen in Rhyme City. We were wondering if you could tell us what exactly that jewel is. I'll help you if I can. Thank you. Here's a photo of the jewel.
Professor, can you tell us anything about what's in this photo?
Incredible. That's no ordinary jewel. It's a fabled crystal that some believe is actually a Pokemon.
I'm sorry, what?
A Pokemon?
You're saying this jewel is actually a Pokemon? I am. In fact, according to one hypothesis, this crystal may have fallen from space, just like a meteorite. Some say the crystal will assume its true shape if it's imbued with a spatial energy. I've never seen it in that state myself, though. It never even occurred to me that the Aurora Drop might be a Pokemon. I wonder if the thief knew that when they stole it. And if so, what did they want it for? The questions just keep piling up. Is that all you wanted to ask me about? Yes, thanks so much for your help. Well then, Professor, we should get back to Chris. No, I'll let you tell Chris that I'm alright. I'm so close to unlocking the secrets of these ruins. Since I've already made it this far, I'd like to finish before I head back. You can't be serious. Are you sure you're alright? I told you, this is really nothing. Thanks to you all, I can freely explore the ruins now. I don't want to waste another minute. Oh, come on. I heard he was passionate about his research, but this is ridiculous. Wow, he was really determined to stay. Oh, you really want to start searching for your friends, huh? Well, I suppose now's as good a time as ever. Why don't you and Rachel stay here for a bit and keep an eye on Gordon? In the meantime, I'll go and keep my promise to Darmanitan. Okay, can't just leave the professor here after all. Then it's settled. Let's go, Darmanitan. Alright, Darmanitan. They said they were going upstairs. You think they're still here? Vanillite, Mr. Mime, Bergmite, and Smoochum. Alright, Let's look out for them. Probably be scared of going outside because they could run into humans. So they must be hiding. Let's look for them. Vanillite, Mr. Mime, Bergmite, and Smoochum is who we're looking for, guys. Can we go back to our pond now? Oh, yeah, sorry. Thanks for all your help. You're welcome. Oh, wait, how do we get across now? It's okay, leave it to me. It's water, so if I do this... There, now we can cross. Oh, right, freezing water's not a problem for an ice Pokemon. Alrighty. There's a Minior in this room, right? Yep. And free from your shell! Thanks, you punched my shell to smithereens. Now I can get back to my home above the sky. Wow, it disappeared in an instant. Be careful out there next time, Minior. Breakable here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's see. Wait, maybe we can talk to that Crustle. Now that we have access to Darmanitan. Because it doesn't seem like there's anything up here anymore. So let's head up to the next floor. I think everyone's somewhere on this floor. Might be hiding in places that are hard to find. So let's search carefully. There's a Bronzor up there that I wish we could talk to. Is there anything here we can destroy? Yeah, no, just a pile of snow. Oh! Okay, glad I checked. Found Vanillite in the snow. Sleep soundly beneath the snow.
Hey.
Wow, there was a Vanillite inside all of that snow. Now that I think about it, I guess I had heard that Vanillite usually sleep in snow. Oh, you have a Pikachu with you. Did you need something? I hadn't seen you in a while, so we came to see how you were doing. Now that we found you, do you mind answering a couple of questions?
Hey.
What were you doing here? Having fun, making it snow, and I didn't get to read the rest because I hit the A button too soon. But it happens. So that's why there's so much snow in here. Hang on, I can actually... I'm gonna check back real quick. What are we doing there? Okay, so... haven't seen snow in a long time, and we're just trying to, I don't know. We'll look back on the when the video, when the stream ends. Then you got tired from all that playing and went to sleep. Weren't in danger or anything? Nothing like that. You're such a worrywart, Darmanitan.
Hey.
I was the only one playing. See, guess the other Pokemon are in other rooms then. So we found Vanillite, now we need to find Mr. Mime, Bergmite, and Smoochum. I think a good place to start would be over here. Carries its tough, durable home. Alright, Crustle. Did that boulder just talk? It's not a boulder, that's a Crustle. It's a Pokemon that lives in the boulder it carries on its back. Goodness gracious, what do you think you're doing? Gonna smash my favorite boulder here. What would I have done then? We're sorry. Didn't really mean any harm. Please forgive him. Well, I never. Guess you'd better check. Guess you'd better check next time before you punch a boulder. Didn't know there were Pokemon that carried boulders on their backs. If you break my beautiful boulder, I'm gonna be very, very upset. Yeah, we'll be more careful from now on. Oh, we can't talk to him. And boom, Mr. Mime. And Bergmite. And there's the Ursa Ring frozen in the ice. Where am I, and what was I doing? Good, looks like it's okay. Seems a bit groggy, though. What should we do? Let's see what it has to say first. Your friend is looking for you. I suppose I haven't been back for a while. I'll do that. Alright. Should we go check in with that Ursa Ring? Yes, we should. Yes, we absolutely should. Friend got back safe. Glad to hear it, Ursa Ring. About to explain that we've got to be more careful from now on. Thanks for your help. Yep. Boom. All local cases solved. Looks like there's nothing behind that rock. Oh, Cleffa needs help now? Playing hide and seek, but can't find the others. They're just too good at the game. Got other plans after this, but at this rate you won't make it. So help you find your friends. And I think I know where they are. How many friends? 3 Cleffas? Oh god, okay. I think I know where one of them is. Because we saw a Cleffa over here. Alright. Oh, there's a rock over here. Anything? Right. Shuckle! What's going on? A Pokemon came out of that rock. A Shuckle? I guess it was inside that boulder. You really startled me. You're gonna wake me up. Be gentler about it. We're sorry if we had no idea you were here. Sorry for breaking your rock. Don't worry about it. I was just thinking it was about time to get up. More importantly, though, why is it so cold? Did I sleep all the way until winter? No, it's just a bit of bad weather. It'll be okay. Really? Thank goodness. But it's still way too cold. Better make myself some nice nutritious juice to perk myself up. I remember, Shuckle can make all sorts of different juices inside their shells. Sounds tasty. No, if there's anything else we can do, we're always happy to make new friends. Let's all sing together. Don't have time to play right now. I guess you're right. Aw, I wanted to see them sing. There's a Cleffa. Kept me here. Nothing gets past a great detective. So, that's 1 of 3. Alright. Oh, Ursa Ring?
Hey.
I'm sure your friend's not upset at you. Still gonna be more careful from now on. Good job, Ursa Ring. Looking out. I like it. Alright. We're gonna go down this way, find Cleffa number 2. Oh, we can talk to Eldegoss. It causes so much trouble for everyone. You look warm, though. Love to have the rest of that cotton myself. Alright. Yep, there's Cleffa number 2. One of the Cleffa playing hide and seek. Your friend asked us to help find you. That's cheating! Stop complaining. Don't you have other plans after this anyway? That's right. I gotta get moving. Careful on your way back. Now we just gotta find Cleffa number 3. Who are you? I haven't seen your face around these parts. Just started living here recently. Well, there's plenty of food to go around, so you can live here as long as you like. That's kind of you to say, but I doubt Romantic can live in a climate like this. We need to think of a solution. Oh, has more to say? Not to cause too much trouble. Alright. There were lots of rocks over by where that one guy was standing, right? Oh, wait, we gotta go further down. Let's go down this path. And there was a rock. There's a blockage over to the right. Alright. Or was there not? Oh. Nothing past there. Was there really? I felt like I remember there being something. Huh. Well, let's destroy these at least. And there's the last Cleffa. So sure nobody would find me. Got plans, got later. Alright. Found all the Cleffa.
Hey.
Yep. And boom. All Cleffa have been found. Boom. Local concern solved. Alright. And now we have another local concern. He's looking at us with desperation. Should avoid him? Please wait, I don't know if I understand, but please lend me your immeasurable power. Break open the boulders and bring any fossils. Toes are frozen stiff. Look at my paws! Some icy looking toes! Okay, so you need our help. Just been made honorary fossil excavators. Counting on our punching power. Just can't break the boulders right now? Yeah, we can help. Which boulder shall we break? Not experts, can't tell by looking. Guess we just gotta break any boulder that looks like a candidate. Alright. Let's find some fossils. An armor and a skull fossil is what we're looking for. Huh? Some sort of flat rock. I don't know. Shape seems too distinct to be just a rock. Alright. So we probably just found one then. And that's too far out. So let's show it to the collector and see what he has to say.
Hey.
This looks like a rock you can find anywhere here. It's the armor fossil! It'll become a Pokemon called Shieldon. Said to have an incredibly durable face that can withstand even the strongest attacks. It's a fossil of a super tough Pokemon. So we're good at finding fossils. Alright. Where was that other... I thought we broke this rock. Maybe it respawned because that's where the other one is. Yep. Yep. So, there is the claw fossil. Oh, it's Old Amber. It's a fearsome, ferocious Pokemon that ruled the skies in prehistoric times. It's not what we've been searching for. Alright. Alright, we'll help you. Dear God. Alright. To the right. Because there was a rock over here, right? That's where it was. And I forgot Soul Rock was here too. Hello, Soul Rock. I miss the sun so much. You don't look too happy. The weather's been awful here for a while. Because of that, I haven't been able to soak up enough sunlight. I've got no energy now. But isn't it better if it's snowing all the time? Soul Rock is powered by solar energy. It's built differently from you and your friends from colder climates. I didn't know there were Pokemon like that. Yeah. You learn something new every day, Darmanitan. And this is definitely not me failing to attempt to punch a single rock. Don't kick it. It looks different from the other rocks. Alright. Hopefully this is the claw fossil. Running back. Find him. Let's see if we solve the case. Oh, yeah, keep going down. That's right. Well now, I've been waiting for you. Any discoveries? You have that rock we found? You want me to give this to him? Okay, here. It's a skull fossil. Able to pulverize anything. Must have been a really amazing Pokemon. Oh, it was skull and armor. Why did I think it was the claw fossil? I don't know. Well, we found both of them. And bada bing, bada boom. We sure did. It's all thanks to you, Darmanitan. Alright, let's head back into the ruins now, though. This rock isn't breakable, is it? No. Wanted to double check. And into the ruins, back into the ruins at least we go. And where was that other Minior? Are there gonna be 7 Miniors? They're gonna be one of each color? Because I've only seen like 3 or so. And I want to double check every area. Because I don't want to miss any Minior. We need to save these Minior. Oh? It's coming from inside the ice. Is that Smoochum? Because that's the only one we're missing, even though we haven't even talked to... Yeah, we haven't even talked to the other 2. But we know where they are. Darmanitan, thanks for rescuing me. We've been looking for you, Smoochum. So glad we found you. Sure didn't expect to find you inside the ice. Huh? Who's that growing out of your head, Darmanitan? This is Pikachu. He's helping me look for everyone. Nice to meet you. I know this is pretty sudden, but do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Hey.
I wanted to make myself a house out of shiny, sparkly ice, so I kept making the ice bigger and bigger, and then I couldn't get out. I was so lonely. You're safe now. No need to cry.
Hey.
Is there anyone else here with you? Nobody. That's why you couldn't get out, but we know where the others are, so that's not a problem. But what is a problem is we need to save these Minior. But I don't think... Oh, there it is. Feel like you've been reborn. You can definitely get back up to the sky. Sure took off in a hurry. Alright. Let's see. There could be more things hidden in this ice over here. I kinda just ignored it. Maybe another Minior? Maybe... Nope, nothing. Nothing at all.
My mom.
That noise was not legal. I'm sorry. Darmanitan, our hero. We've been stuck here for ages. Thank you so much for saving us. Allow me to express my gratitude with a tap dance. You don't need to dance. I'm just glad you're safe. I don't believe this. Pikachu and I have been introduced. Because Darmanitan and I only have just become friends. But that's a story for another time. Can I ask you some questions? Oops. Yeah, so... About you. Bergmite over there was trying to cool this room down, so you offered to help make a big wall of ice. But apparently there's such a thing as too much effort. It never occurred that you wouldn't be able to get out. So you made the ice, eh? What a pair of troublemakers.
Hey.
Are you two the only ones in this room? Just you and Bergmite. Alright, well let's talk to Bergmite. Ice cold shyness. If it isn't Darmanitan, and who might you be? I'm the great Detective Pikachu, Darmanitan's new friend. Everyone was taking so long to come back that I got worried, so I came looking for you. Pikachu's been helping me search. Sorry to have to put you through all that trouble. You see, we weren't able to leave this room. So, we already know Mr. Mime, like, made an ice wall. And you were trying to freeze it up to make it more comfortable to live in, yep. Both got carried away and made too much ice, and that's how you got stuck. And we already know that these are the only two in the room because we found everybody else. All the ones you wanted help looking for. Now that we know everyone's safe, we can head back. So I saved 3 Mini-Ore. Are there any more? I wonder. Wasn't there a Mini-Ore down back on B2 to the left? Or did I make that up? I wonder. Let's head back down to B2 and double check. Alright.
Whoa! Why is everything shaking?
Uh-oh. Are the ruins collapsing? Oh.
The door closed.
So we're locked in
We
here.
gotta tell Tim and the others. Right away.
Do you think you're strong enough to open that door? Nuh-uh. Even I couldn't open a door that big. Figured. Better go discuss this with Tim. Let's get back to the others, Darmanitan. I bet these murals are our way out. So there wasn't another Mini-Ore over to the left then? It's not a Mini-Ore over here. Was there a Mini-Ore in the room with, where we discovered the professor? Where we discovered Gordon? Because we can't leave now. Any Mini-Ore? No Mini-Ore? Unless that was the first one we rescued. Probably was. What about on the side path? I think I already checked there, though. There was nothing, right? All these rocks respawn. Probably for a reason. We'll leave them be for right now, at least. I don't want them to be important. Like, I don't want to destroy them and then have them be important later on. I'm probably just wasting time, but like... Yeah, because we can't break that ice. Yeah, there's no Mini-Ore here. It really shocks me we can't even break that over there. We can't break this wall. Yeah, so we just gotta tell Tim that we've been locked in here then. Alright, let's go tell Tim. Alright. Tim, got some bad news for you, bud. Oh my god. I added a couple words, but like, can't believe I predicted that. Is that what that big rumbling sound was? That was the door shutting tight. But why would it do that? No idea. Just kinda happened. What do we do? We've gotta find a way out. Maybe we should try talking to Gordon? He might know something we don't. I see. So that rumble really was the door closing. Did you suspect that already, Professor? Yes, because the same thing happened when I came down to this floor. There was suddenly a deep rumbling sound, and then I was trapped down. Then I was trapped down here on this floor. Must have been one of the 2 rumbling sounds Slowpoke said he heard. Isn't there another exit? I believe so, yes. Do you know where? There may be one in the deepest room of the ruins. It's said that these ruins were originally built to host a ritual that strengthens the bonds between people and Pokemon. There's an ancient document describing the ritual, and I found one line particularly interesting. Solve all the riddles in the deepest place, and find yourself back in the sun's embrace. The sun's embrace? The sun's embrace. Must be a reference to the outside. I see. So if we solve all the riddles of the ruins, we might be able to find an exit and get out of here. Yes, if that document is to be believed. I wonder what kind of riddles it's referencing. Not sure, but I'm curious about the two murals. Can't say for certain that they're related to the riddles or the ritual, but they must have some meaning or other. There's the mural in this room and one in the other room. Dave, why don't you take a look at them both? Thanks, Professor. We'll investigate them right away. I'll stay here and ponder these riddles a bit more. If you find anything, come let me know. Okay. Mural in this room and the mural in the other room. We'll be able to find a way out of here if we can figure out what those two murals mean. Let's go investigate. Depicting a human.
Okay.
Let's examine. A drawing of a human. Style is similar to the relief we saw in the entrance. There's a pedestal or something under its feet. Maybe it's depicting a statue of a human. Simian murals are all correspond to specific statues, so maybe there's a human statue somewhere. We saw some reliefs of a human carved into a wall, but I don't remember seeing any statues. These look like footprints. Based on the direction they're pointing, it looks like they're walking away from the human. But they're zigzagging everywhere. Think there's some meaning to that weird path? What's up here? Is that the door? Yep. Seems that way, but we haven't been anywhere that looks like this. Where could the exit be then? I think that's all there is to see here. Let's check out the other mural. I like how Tim just walked over the ice, not even confused about, like, where, like, the ice came from. Like,
Hey.
or where the Lotad went. It's an image of a Pokemon. It's meant to be Clefairy? This mural. What's the shape under Clefairy's feet? Yep, statue of Clefairy, and then probably its footprints as well. Which look much bigger than its actual feet, by the way. Yep. And then the door at the top. Remind me of ones in the mural of the human taking a weird path. And, yep, door-like object. There was a drawing just like this on the mural with the human. We should be able to get out through there if we solve the puzzle.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Alright. Well, we examined both murals. Being and nestling. Let's figure out what it is together. The footprints in the murals might indicate where... No. The footprints in the mural indicate where the statues? I don't think so. Moving away from this. I feel like that one makes the most sense.
Oh,
Yep. Both murals depict footprints moving away from the statue. Could that mean we need to move the statues in the same direction as the footprints? Footprints are moving away from the statues, so we should move the statues in the same direction. I think you might be onto something there, but we've still got one problem, and it's a big one. We don't know where those statues are. Even if we understand the clue, it's useless if we can't find the mechanism itself. There's gotta be a room on this floor somewhere that has those statues. Nothing in the mural indicates that, though. Then where the heck are the statues? I see. So you figured out what the murals mean, but you still don't know where the exit is. And we've already looked through every room down here. Not sure where else we can look. The old document said the exit was in the deepest room, but... The deepest, huh? Wait a second. Have we really searched all the rooms? I can't be sure until we look around a bit more. Why don't we try looking at the deepest room in the ruins one more time, Tim? And there's all the ice. This room is the farthest back from the entrance to the ruins, which makes it the deepest, I think. We should probably look around here again. We saw that hole into the next room before, but we might find something else. So, the big hunk of ice blocking the path. Yep. Doesn't look like there's another room. Hold on. I feel like I'm on the brink of an epiphany.
The puzzles and the murals. Also, a maze with a dead end.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
A bolt of brilliance.
Of course. It all makes sense now. A bolt of brilliance! There's a mechanism on the other side of this wall!
Oh. If the mechanism's on the other side of this ice wall, then what we thought was a real wall is just a thick slab of ice? This is the only wall that's completely frozen over. Don't you find that odd? I'm sure this wall is the same as the one in Mr. Mime's room. So if this is nothing but ice, it sure looks like a wall to me. I mean, we don't have any proof yet, but there's one way to find out. Go ahead and do what you do best, Darmanitan. What's wrong? We really need your strength right now. She seems to be asking him to break down the wall of ice, but Darmanitan's not even trying to do it. Maybe he doesn't want to break this ice? Apparently there's someone in there, and he's not sure it's a good idea to let us in. Seems like Darmanitan is still wary of us humans. Darmanitan, please listen. I know you can't understand what I'm saying, but we don't mean you or your friends any harm. If we make it out of here, I'll make it my personal mission to help you. I'll take care of you and all your friends, I swear. Tim, do you think your Pikachu could put in a good word for us? Please, Darmanitan, we're all friends here. Sounds like he's on board. So he really did understand our feelings?
Give it what for, Darmanitan! Manitan!
And there we go.
Whoa.
There's the Clefairy statue. God, a lot of this place has been frozen solid, and there's the exit.
Amazing.
Magnificent.
Are those scrolls? Okay.
What a sight.
We have a lot to investigate now, don't we? So there was a room here after all. Just like I said. Pretty impressive, Pikachu. There should be a mechanism in this room that we can activate.
Huh?
Ice Cube! Doing alright, bud?
Wait! I promise we're not gonna hurt you!
Oh?
That's shaking just now.
Oh,
That shaking felt just like when the door closed before. Ice Cube caused that somehow, right? Yeah, he stepped on some kind of switch on the floor. He's saying that Ice Cube didn't mean to shut us in here, so we shouldn't blame her. Don't worry, we're not blaming her for anything. Was Darmanitan hesitant to break the wall because of Ice Cube? He says Ice Cube's even more afraid of humans than the rest of the ice Pokemon are. That's why he built a huge wall of ice so no one else could get in this room. Might be good to hear Ice Cube's story too. Just hope we can convince her to trust us. We could try talking to her while we're solving the mystery of the mechanism. Oh, you all got in here through the hole in this room's ceiling? And you're sorry you didn't tell us about this room even though you knew about it. Don't worry, Darmanitan. We know you were just looking out for your friend. Oh, so we can't use Darmanitan to break the ice right now, huh? Oh, wait. Ice, you probably made it. It's Surprised you can make something of this scale. Yeah, so we can't really. Here's the Clefairy statue. It's definitely the right room. Now we just have to move the statue exactly how the mural showed. It's gotta be in this room somewhere. Let's look around. Probably trapped in all this ice. You don't need to be scared, Ice Cube. We're friends of Darmanitan. Yes, really. So could you please trust us? It's okay if it's just a few questions, eh?
Hey,
Oh, okay. You all came in through the hole in the ceiling. And then all the others left the room, but you stayed here because you were too scared? So you got Darmanitan to make you a big wall of ice to keep you safe. Must have been really terrified. You don't need to be scared anymore, Ice Cube. We're here to rescue you. Yeah, really? So cheer up, Ice Cube. We got your back. Aw, looks like she's smiling a little. I can't really tell from her face. So Darmanitan's been protecting you this whole time? And he made sure to stay nearby, too, to make you feel safe? And it's thanks to Darmanitan that you were able to escape from the people in white. I can see why you're intent on repaying him someday, but you know he doesn't expect anything in return, right? That's not why he did it. Don't do anything too rash. And about the people dressed in white. Really far away, you walked for days before you found this place. Just the thought that those humans might come here really scares you? Don't worry, if they show up here, we'll send them packing.
Right.
This is the last room. Hope we can find the exit.
Yes.
Was worried about Ice Cube. Guess he was just trying to protect his friend. Can we look at these scrolls? We can't. Of course we can't. What about you, Slowpoke? What do you think about this? Working so hard to rescue Gordon. Thinks just about out of steam. Just a bit longer, Slowpoke. Oh, the tree. It's a tree. It's pretty amazing that a tree this big could grow in an underground room like this. There's a light coming in where the roof collapsed. It must be what helped the tree grow so big. Yep. Trying to go around, but yeah. Oh, the door. This must be the exit. It's no good. Thing's not going to open unless we figure out the mechanism. Has to be one. Let's talk to Gordon again. Yep, let's find that statue.
Right.
Alright. We can't find one of the statues depicted. Do you have any idea where it might be? Unfortunately, I don't. Even Gordon's stumped. Many aspects of this place differ from what I expected based on my preparatory research. Like that wall of ice, for example. Why don't we try talking this through, Tim? I'm good. What exactly did you want to talk about? You wanted to ask for my
All
help.
right, Tim. Do you think you can use your detective skills to help us get out of here?
Sure.
Let's do it.
With you two working together, I'm sure we'll find the way out.
Alright.
Based on what we've experienced so far, we should be able to get out if we can get this door open. I wonder if there are any clues in this room.
What in this room could be the key to the puzzle? Darmanitan! Wait, might know, just like the Passimian statue, fairies might be? No. Fairy statue. A mural on the floor depicts a statue of a fairy. The murals on this floor depict a door. That door could be the key to the puzzle. I think it's Darmanitan, right? It's not Darmanitan.
really? I don't see the connection. Think back to what we saw during our investigation.
I'm not good at this. So
Really?
it's the
I
Clefairy
don't see
statue.
the connection.
It's the
Think back to
Clefairy
what we
statue.
saw during our investigation.
Yeah, so we already knew about. Okay, I guess we're just talking about it again.
Wasn't there a mural depicting a Clefairy statue and some footprints?
Okay.
That mural may be the key to solving the mystery of this room.
I think you're right. The tiles here match the squares in that mural, too. If that's the case, the mural in the room I was in must be related, too.
Yeah.
However, Looking around, I'm not seeing a statue of a human in here.
Yeah, we established that. That's why I didn't think to pick it. It's hidden in the ice.
Do you remember where the human statue was located in the mural itself?
Of course I remember. I was staring at that thing for 2 days straight. The human statue was in the second row from the top, on the leftmost side of the mural.
Yep.
And if we assume these tiles are laid out the same as those in the mural...
Right under the ice.
There! That chunk of ice!
All right. Looks like you're up, Dharma.
And there's the statue.
So it was hiding here the whole time.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got the 2 statues, but what are we supposed to do now?
We all line them up, right?
I'm sure the murals must have a clue as to how the mechanism works.
What should we do? Move the statues. Yeah, we're not taking them all the way to the mirror. Yeah, we just gotta move them.
There are footprints depicted in the murals. They must indicate the paths to move the stone statues.
Yep.
So that's what they represent.
Let's give it a try.
Let's do it.
Hey Tim, come give me a hand.
Yeah.
How heavy are those statues?
What's going on? Nothing's happening.
Gotta wait.
Huh. I was sure that would work.
Now that I see the 2 statues next to each other, the way they're posed looks somehow meaningful.
Yeah.
Isn't coexistence between humans and Pokemon a recurring theme in these ruins?
Yeah. The decor and artifacts here all attest to that.
You see it too, don't you, Tim?
What should we do after moving the statues? We're not putting berries in front of them. No. Create the missing hand and connect. Yeah.
A pose that symbolizes coexistence between humans and Pokemon. Something that represents both sides cooperating, working hand in hand.
That's it! We need the statues to hold hands. But the left statue's hand is missing. What can we do about that?
We can recreate it.
Could we use a Pokemon move?
Good idea, Rachel. And we've got the perfect allies right here with us.
Dharma?
Yeah.
That includes me, right?
Yeah, that definitely includes you. The Pokemon who can't use any
Ask for
moves.
help.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. We can use Ice Scale to freeze it. Yep.
That's it. Let's ask Ice-Q to help.
Alright, Ice Scale, it's your time to shine. I feel like Darmanitan could do that too. It froze the water. But I guess they're just acknowledging Darmanitan for its strength more than its ability to freeze things.
You've got this, Ice-Q!
There we go. And we did it.
Yes!
Thank you, Tim. Hey, maybe you should come to my class as a guest lecturer.
This man is laughing and then he's not even smiling. I don't think I've ever seen that man smile the entire duration we've met him.
I heard someone talking behind us.
I mean, yes. I'm sorry, sir.
You let those ice Pokemon escape? You're getting sloppy!
Well, we did retrieve the
Then
meteorites.
get back here! Now!
Uh-oh.
I swear, could that guy be any bossier?
Now what?
Oh, Detective Pikachu. Bringing you in to earn me some respect. Listen up, pal. Hand over that Pikachu and I'll let you walk out of here.
What
Uh-oh.
did you say? Are you really sure threatening us is a good idea?
Gordon's ready to throw hands. Oh my god.
After him now!
Pikachu!
All right.
Oh my god, this is so cool. That was so cool.
Swine!
Mammo Swine! And it's being mind controlled. Uh-oh. Ice Cube's helping! Go, Ice Cube! Oh, there goes its ice face. It turned to Zen mode! Oh my god, it turned to Zen mode. Oh my god. Okay, this is cool. This is so cool. That was really cool.
Phew. We are finally out of there.
We made it, guys.
Professor! You're okay!
Chris, sorry to worry you.
Pikachu laughing in the background. Well, we managed to get out after all. Yeah, but who was that man just now? Do you think he was one of the people in white that Darmanitan was talking about? Sure seems that way to me. Must have come looking for Darmanitan and the others. Right, but what for? First the Aurora drop and now this. Feels like we're caught in the middle of a bunch of stuff we don't understand. What should Darmanitan and his friends do now? I'll make sure they're okay. Thank you so much, Professor. Yes, well, I've got to set a good example for my students, you know. If the professor takes all the ice Pokemon home, the ruin should return to normal soon too, and Monferno will be able to come back. Now then, we should get home. That man from before is still around here somewhere, and for all we know, he has friends around too. You're right. Thanks for all your help, Professor Gordon. Hey, you're the one that saved me. You're certainly an interesting student. So he smiles in his little picture, but like this man, like he just always looks so like grumpy. We'll be right here, Tim. So just say the word when you're ready to go home. I don't think there's anything else we want to check at. I think we. We can save right here just in case. Oops, wrong button. We can save the game right here. Alright. Yeah, we'll save right here. Let's head out, guys. Let's go. You know, today was really fun. Really? It was touch and go there for a bit. I know, right? It was so exciting. Plus I got to learn about what kinds of things you're usually up to. You better hit me up for your next case, too. I'm not sure about that. Don't worry, I'm just messing around. I know I'd just be a bother if I tagged along every time. Anyway, let's go home. Second Avenue, Rhyme City, later that evening.
Look. Huh?
Beedrill. And Mewtwo?
Hey, up there!
Mewtwo?
What?
Huh? What's that behind it?
It's being mind controlled.
There's something wrong.
Oh my god, what's happening? Everyone's being mind controlled. Who's the person?
Oh no, they're coming this way!
Everyone, take cover now!
Oh my god, is that Harry?
No way. Harry!
Dad! Hey, you! What do you think you're doing with my dad?
Pikachu, don't let them interfere. Attack!
Oh my god. Mewtwo coming through?
Mewtwo!
So it has all those devices on it. Is it able to break free of them, though? Because it has so many.
Wait! Come back! Dad.
Well, we found Harry, guys.
They're gone. What just happened? Why did you have Harry?
Terrible. Pokemon battling in the city?
It's just like Mayor Myers told us.
Uh-oh.
Pokemon have to be managed.
This is not good.
This isn't good at
Get
all.
out of here.
So it would seem. Do not worry about that human.
No, why do you have him? You...
Tim, does Pikachu actually know Mewtwo?
You could say that.
That's incredible.
I guess. But where'd those guys take my dad? How can I get my father back? There must be something I can do. With all the unrest gripping the city, the police have got to know something. Of course. I'll just talk to Inspector Holliday. He's bound to know something useful.
This is huge, guys. We found Harry. Like, well, I guess, like, they took him away somewhere, so we gotta find him again, but now we know, like, he's alive. Like, we just gotta find him again. Wow, you look awful. Had trouble sleeping? Couldn't stop thinking about this whole business with Dad. Noticed you were out late again last night. I'm guessing you've been having the same problem? Just need some alone time, you know, to gather my thoughts. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. Got some shady group collecting meteorites and Pokemon, for starters. Then there's Cramorant swallowing that jewel, the mammoth swine that attacked us in the ruins, and those Beedrill that were chasing Mewtwo. They all had some kind of cube-shaped device attached to them. I think today's the day we look into all that. And you know what we should do to get more information, right, Tim? The way these incidents keep piling up, the police are bound to have started investigating the situation. And the police officer we can trust the most is Inspector Holliday. We should go talk to him. That's what you were getting at, right, Pikachu? Spot on. By the way, Tim, are you sure you don't want to tell Irene and Sophia about Harry? Not yet. Not until we know exactly where he is. So what volume are you two having this conversation at? Because she's standing right there. So either they're speaking very quietly, or Irene is, like, deaf. Just saying. Yeah, good thinking. Alright. Let's keep going.
Alright.
Let's get going, Pikachu. Let's pay the Hi-Hat Cafe a visit first. Why? We can interview the customers there, see if they know anything about the accident. That is pretty important, actually. This isn't just an excuse for you to get coffee, is it? I'm not gonna dignify that question with a denial, mostly because I can't. Well, we're off. See you later! Rhyme City, outside the Hi-Hat Cafe.
What's this?
Oh, it's you again.
Hello,
I always
great
forget his
detective.
name.
I'm here for Pikachu.
Oh, right, it's Brad.
Brad, what is all this?
Pikachu, you're under arrest. Come with us.
Wait, what?
No way. Arrested for what?
For property damage.
For property
Take it
damage!
Oh, Tim, I'll be all right. It's just a misunderstanding. Focus on proving my innocence.
Oh my god.
Pikachu!
Pikachu just got arrested, guys. That's insane. Detainee Pikachu, Chapter 3, guys. Sableye also has a device on its back.
Am I? This is bad.
Must have fallen asleep at some point. I remember Brad and his goons putting me in the police car. Appears to be a Pangoro as well. Which means this must be the police station. This is someone's idea of a joke. It's not very funny. Can't believe a great detective like me would actually be locked up behind bars. We have a device on us too, guys. If those things get powered on, we're in big trouble. Hey, quit the muttering, newbie. Great, guess I can't expect a warm welcome from my new roommates either. I've landed myself in a real mess, that's for sure. Let's see what my new roomies can tell me. Alright guys, we are ending it there. This has been an insane episode, and I am oh so excited to find out what happens next with you guys. I can't believe we even managed to find Harry this early. I thought it was gonna be like we'd see him at the very end of the game, but no. Like, we actually saw him. So, we just gotta find out where he is now. But first, we gotta prove Pikachu's innocence. And we are going to do that next episode. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you guys in episode 5.